Howdy folks, we're back for another new episode. You'll notice things are super different. It's because I've switched from OS Buddy to RuneLite. And I just sat down and went through all of the settings and tried to get everything that I had set up in OS Buddy set up here. I've also added a couple new things like adding overhead names for other players. So I might go through and mention some of the features in RuneLite that I'm using that I didn't have in OS Buddy. A couple things I have lost now permanently due to the switch. I no longer have the loot that we've already collected up to this point, which is kind of a bummer. Biggest one is that the item tracker is a little bit lower featured in RuneLite. But RuneLite does some of the things I was asking for during the live stream. Like it tells you a comparison of gear when you tooltip over it compared to what you currently have equipped, which is what I'd much prefer to just the absolute stats being displayed. So today we're going to do Regicide, or during this episode we're going to do Regicide, but I need to feel out this new app, and one of the things I need to do is earn some XP so that I can make sure I put the live split timer in the right place. But I don't want to earn XP without it being recorded. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to just mess around in the Slayer Tower for a little bit, try to kill some Abyssal Mages with some of our new gear, see how all that goes. This will probably be a short recording, but Regicide is definitely coming later in the episode. So we'll see in a bit after I get to the Slayer Tower. I'll mention if there's anything cool. One thing I am kind of excited about this may have been an OS Buddy and I didn't notice it, there is a highlight over hover option with the mouse, in addition to it actually highlighting the tile that you clicked. I think I mentioned that being able to highlight the tile that you clicked is a huge quality of life improvement for me, something that I kind of wish was in the base client. But I'm just super happy to have it, because I can't specify how long I want the destination tile to be highlighted for. Okay, so off we go. Let's go to Canifis, go to the Slayer Tower, and fight some mages. See you in a bit. To do a lap of this agility course, I'd rather adjust the XP meter doing something that's not dangerous, right? Oh, interesting. I guess there's no total tracker. That's okay. I don't think I need it, right? Didn't really use it, though, anyway. Probably move live split down to the very bottom, then. I'll do that. The reason I'm doing RuneLite, somebody mentioned it in a YouTube comment an episode or two ago. From my perspective, from their perspective, I think it was episode 5 that they said you should really use the RuneLite. But I've been putting it off because it's oh, well, I gotta do all this conversion and add all these settings that I don't want to have to replace. Oh, hey, it's Frogman's quest. Will you help me? Okay. Take this as a reward. Frog. Oh yeah, having that hover is really nice. It's the next level of quality of life improvement that I needed. And I still feel like that's one of the most important plugins you can get in here. An online tracker. Add to canvas. Remove from canvas. That's cool. I like the placement of a lot of the stuff in here. It's a lot cleaner than OS Buddy was. Well, that works. Very cool. I guess the total XP is at the very top and it is in a much cleaner spot. You can pause around. I might submit a request to RuneLite to better support the inventory tags. That was helping me a lot, the eyeball stuff before. So I'm glad I turned on name indicators for other characters, like other PCs. I always struggle to tell the difference if they're just walking around. I tend to turn those on right away in games like this. Let's see how this is going to go. Set up my quick prayers. Just want the magic. There's a really cool countdown to when you're going to hit 100% energy. How much runtime you have when you tooltip over toggle run. But very much. Alright, so the combat felt pretty clean, I lack of a better word. I have some adjustments I need to make here. I need to update my Slayer task, and maybe I can't know because... Yeah, I guess I can't know because it wasn't on when I started the task. So maybe I'll try to mess with that later. This is still going to be ridiculously slow, unfortunately, but because I drained my prayer so fast. There's a time remaining indicator on this, which is really nice. It helps me to know if I'm actually flicking correctly, if I lost partial progress. So now this is interesting. I kind of like having the names of enemies hovering over their heads. Hit bars too, but I don't think I can highlight. I guess I can just start having them highlight. Let's see, hold on. Yeah. I can just start turning them on as I'm fighting enemies where I care about the name. It kind of looks nice to me and helps me keep track of what we're fighting here. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I can get the XP to pop up out of my character. It looks like it pops up in the top right corner, which I don't want so much, so play around with that, unfortunately. Another request I'll send to the RuneLite devs in their Discord. Because it's kind of nice because it's like popping up right next to where I'm activating prayer, so it helps me to see if prayer flicking was effective for melee a little bit better, but still. The little icon next to some pick-upable items is. This is mostly an hour of Marstead figures out what the hell RuneLite does. Reset these to their defaults. XP drop is the one I'm thinking about here. Super special there. I'm going to see if I can get the Slayer task turned on. I think that's an involve heading back down to Canifis, so it'll be a bit of a walk. I don't think I ever noticed there was a transparent checkbox. I definitely prefer that. Keep that on. Having that be transparent too. Nice. I'm not obscuring anything by looking at my inventory. You know, I was telling the story earlier why we're doing RuneLite now, when I was hemming and hawing before I needed to change settings. Well, it's because there was an update this morning. Today's August 29th. There's an update this morning and OS Buddy broke. And RuneLite was up after the update a little bit faster than OS Buddy. So it was actually kind of similar to me finally putting in the authenticator because of Stronghold of Security. It's like, well, I can't play the game this morning if I keep doing OS Buddy, so maybe now's the time to sign in and mess around with RuneLite. Probably should have recharged prayer while I was out, but mostly I wanted to see how this is going to work with the Slayer task updating. Don't like that. Do not want them to have their hulls highlighted. I like having the names over their heads. Oh, that must be the Slayer highlight. Is it just a highlight thing? Hold on. NPC indicators? Oh no, it's not drawing on a different setting. Maybe I can ask later for them to add a thing to display all enemy names. It's definitely less distracting when it's a lighter color, it looks like. Oh, the green circle is the item despawn time. Right, I set that in the options. That's really nice, actually. Would it apply to everything? Oh, I guess probably only things that I would care about, right? Yeah, even stuff that's super convenient. Okay, cool. Well, I'm out of resources to fight these guys, so I'm not going to keep at it. I still need 91 to go. Ugh. It might be faster with melee. Maybe I can try it once I finish Regicide and get that halberd. So I don't have a ton of time this morning. Like, I can't go get started on Regicide because I only have about 30 minutes left. 30, maybe 45, maybe an hour left, and that's not going to be enough for the quest. So I want to do something that's dicking around a little bit. Maybe help me to test out RuneLite a little bit more. And then putting off getting agility to 70. Oh, actually, I saw that this one has that RuneLite has a Kourend library plugin. When I was using that external tool, I think I showed up when I was leveling up Runecraft before. Yeah, there it is. When I was using that tool before, I was like, I feel like you could just integrate this directly into the third-party client, and in fact you can, so I kind of want to see what that's like. We'll go give that a shot, why not? We're back to Varrock? Question mark? I do have to figure out, I feel like there's a weird stretching thing going on in the UI. Maybe that's from turning on a GPU. Like the magic indicators are quite a bit less clean than they were in OS Buddy, and I don't know why. So I will think about that. Try to understand what's happening. My detail menu? Well, anyway. It's cool, it removes the tiles you've already checked. I'm just gonna get one level of runecrafting here. I just wanted to see how the app handles it. This is basically what I was doing under another tab, but way easier. Looks like it highlights the one I'm looking for. That's nice. I wonder if the RuneLite version of it's able to intuit anything about the seed from knowing which shelves are empty, right? Oh, that's cool, and it highlights the book they want over their head. Very cool. Super unlucky first pass, but what are you gonna do? Here we go. Look at this. Significantly, it tells you what all the possible books could be. This is exactly what I was envisioning. I was so puzzled that it wasn't already an OS, buddy. Huh. Manuscript, okay. So it's saying that we know now that the only thing that could be here is a dark manuscript. Awesome. I think that means it knows where everything is. Yep, the seed is resolved. Oh, fantastic. This is great. Presumably it doesn't tell me... Oh, it doesn't tell me if I already have the book in my inventory. This is so much better. I was trying to do this myself. I had like a notepad file open to try to keep track of, like, not pick up books that were on my way, basically. Fantastic. Oh, is it not perfect? That's a bummer. Better I searched the wrong tile. There it is. Okay, never mind. It's perfect. Try to get all the books. I'm just gonna get one level of Runecraft and play with this, I think. Alright, so we need 26 books to get a level up. So we're halfway there, so I'm going to burn these first group here. So much better than actually leveling runecrafting. So this isn't that much faster than using the Woox site, but it's a lot more convenient. I was racking my brain trying to keep track of the books before. Alright, off we go. I have enough to hit 42 Runecraft, but I'm just going to see how many more book copies I happen to already have. Get a few points into the next level. It is getting pretty brutal in terms of number of books to level up, but the fact of the matter is it's just faster than regular Runecrafting. Now we're out. Although once we hit 44, I think that's when we get nature runes. I do want to make my own nature runes, so I think that they're less miserable than chaos runes to craft. Alright, here we go. Let's hit 42 Runecrafting. You're looking at using this for me. Well, I guess it's magic XP without having to spend any runes. No, I think I'm going to do this. It needs to be for runecrafting, because leveling magic is always fun. Leveling runecraft is always miserable. So we don't want to do the same activity to level something fun if it could be used to level something awful. Runecraft 42. There it is. 4 mind runes from each essence. Okay, that'll be 28 books next time. So bad, less than an hour per level, right? Significantly less than an hour, actually. I can search the Grand Exchange. So, like, air staff. That's kind of cool. There's my drop history. Cool. So I think I'm going to take a break. But it looks like RuneLite works pretty fine. I got a couple things I got to get used to. See if I can dork around with those next time. I think next time we play, we'll probably do Regicide. See you then. Hey, from your perspective, seconds have passed. From my perspective, many, many hours. I've had company. My sister and brother-in-law are visiting this weekend and didn't get time to wake up early enough to play RuneScape for like the past 2 days, which is nuts. It's good though. I'm reinvigorated, ready to play this some more. We're about to do Regicide, which I need to gather a bunch of things for. I need coal, bow and arrows, ropes, spade. So these are very familiar with the last quest. I wonder if this requires us to go back to the underground pass. Limestone, tinderbox, anti-poison. Anyway, I'm going to go to the bank and see which of those things I already have. Okay, I think I'm ready. I'm a little bit nervous because it does sound like we're going back to the underground pass again, which is mean. That area was difficult, but let's go give it a shot. Fingers crossed. I'm going to avoid using inventory tags for a while. I miss them from OS Buddy, but there's a couple issues with them. The way they draw. Did save the pattern for crossing the one trap, so it did warn us that we were going to be going back here again in Regicide. I think I just forgot about that because it's been so long since we played. But I don't think we needed to save the pattern, because I got a really lucky pattern. Just walk along the top, right? Head into the underground pass, through the Well of Voyage. Leader of the elves will send to meet you on the other side. Find my brother and kill him. Once that's done, return to me. Okay. Weird thing to want me to do, but I kind of wanted that black scimitar, but not sacrificing the full inventory. The amount of food I brought last time ended up being more than I needed, but this place still seems pretty dangerous. RNG doesn't go my way, you know? Y'all have already seen the underground pass, so I think I'm just gonna, like, fast forward through it. If anything interesting happens, obviously I'll pop in and talk about it. Of course the rope failed after I dropped my rope. I don't know if I can get it back, we'll see. It may have despawned by the time I get back. No, it totally despawned. I got a warp. God damn it. It's annoying. I guess on the plus side, I was out of prayer before we left and didn't realize it, so I can restock on that. In case we have an emergency or something. First try. Frustrating that I fell the first time, and I happened to actually drop my rope on accident. I meant to drop one of the trouts. Oh well, off we go. I guess I got really lucky the first time without having major failures like that. Hey, we made it. Alright, things are different now. Let's go ahead and climb down this well. Okay, new area. We have unlocked a new music track. That's cool. Oh, there's an altar right here, so I guess there was another one earlier in the dungeon too. I didn't actually need to recharge my prayer. Okay. Okay, is there anything dangerous in here? The temple, you can get more food. Yuan will appear to be there. Come to the forest and look for an elf named Idris. I have to be super careful. This warns about there being a bunch of traps in the... Well, there's trees I can drop down. That's useful. Before proceeding with a quest, use a suggested map of this forest. 4 different obstacles. Dense forest. Requires 56 agility, which we do have. Leaf trap. Pitfall that appears as a circle of leaves on the ground. Quick jump over. Tripwire. Right click between the rocks and step over the tripwire. If you ignore the trap, you take 10 hit points and are poisoned. Great. Stick trap. Sticks on the ground, click pass. Human, what are you doing here? Who's that? What the... Oh god. The elf that showed up to talk to me just got completely murdered. Yep, that's me. I'm expecting you. King Lapa sent word of your coming. Speak with... I don't actually know how to pronounce that name. I'm gonna Google it. He's saying it a lot on stream. On these recordings. It's a Welsh name, right? Yorworth? Okay. Lord Yorworth. Track down that brigand Tyrus. Find his camp in the northwest of the forest. Okay. Make your way through to the Yorworth camp in the northwest corner. Actually watch the map here. Somewhere up here, presumably? Oh, here we go. I see. So Runelight's being very nice and highlighting these traps for me. Oh cool, this tells me when I unlock music tracks. Okay. Could do that with OS Buddy. There's a stick trap I can avoid here. Jump over the leaves. Don't fall. Wow, we brought food. Son of a bitch. Wow. Hey, good morning. The company's awake, so I'll try to mute when I'm not doing anything new. So I was doing something wrong that entire time, unfortunately. Now I know what to do, though. And I just burned through several pieces of food figuring it out. Not the end of the world. Getting destroyed by these traps here. I just need to bring more food or not be so stupid. Alright, let's see what's next. Go west and cross the stick trap, head up the northwest path and jump over the leaf trap. Well, it looks like because I've got the axe, tinderbox, and weapons, I might be able to make some food by killing these rabbits, so I'll do that really quick to try to top off on health. Wasn't expecting to get so thoroughly wrecked by traps. Raw rabbits. Tinderbox, logs, cook. 5 hit points for a rabbit, that's not bad. There's an infinite number of spawns. I'll try to just use that to top off then. Okay, I understand the leaf trap now. Whoops. Grizzly bear cubs. Okay, let's not mess with them. It's like Agility Town up here, right? Speak with Lord Ireworth. Yo, Scott said I should come see you. Welcome, Tyranwin? Yeah, I'm so screwed if it's all Welsh. Tyrannin, maybe? Tyranwin. Okay, Tyranwin. I understand you've been sent here to rid us of that criminal Tyrus. Offer my full support. Most of my troops are currently dealing with a group of renegade elves. It does mean we're a bit more limited than we otherwise would be. These guys are good guys. After that whole murdering the dudes that I walked in and saw. Play this smart then. Tyrus and his forces moved camp recently, so your first step will be to find their new camp. Track are currently working in that area. I suggest you join up with them. Find him at Tyrus' old camp. It's southeast of here, just north of that poison lake. Once you find the camp, come and let me know. Health tracker, here he is. Yo. Hello. He's one of Tyrus' men. No. But Yorworth told me you might be able to help me. You have something to prove this? Well, no. No time for brigands or outlaws. Huh. Okay, go back and talk to me. The rabbit was standing on top of the trap. I didn't even think that was possible. I'll cook some more here. Try to just top off whenever I fall in a trap by killing 3 rabbits. I fall in that trap a lot. Talk to the elf track. Hello. Show him the crystal pendants. That's Yorworth's pendants. He must have a lot of faith in you. What is it I can help you with? Need to find Tyrus and kill him. You know where his camp is? Oh, this was his old camp. The battle and moved. I have to find them again. Can I help at all? I'm not actually tracking them at the moment. I'm currently trying to trace our renegade brethren instead. This here is the best lead we've found so far. You can't see it with those human eyes. Now that you're here, I may as well give you a hand. I'll search here on the east side. You check out the west end of the camp. Come and tell me if you find anything. Okay. Am I examining stuff? Oh, follow tracks. Cool. Leading to impassable woodland. And then I'm unable to follow. These forests aren't always as dense as you'd think. If you look close, you might see ways you can get through. With that in mind, why don't you give it another go? So he's taught me how to get through them, you see. But I needed 56 agility for this, which I totally have. 68. Safe spot this guy. Not down here. Maybe I can, depending on how far back he runs. Maybe it involves the mushrooms. Does he not cross the mushroom? There we go. This might take a while. A little nervous about this. The guide says that he can despawn, and I'm not hitting him for shit, so hopefully I'll finish him off before he despawns. Oh, son of a bitch, he was within 1 hit of dying. Oh, it's a bummer. Alright, try it again. I guess I have to respawn him. That sucks. Didn't use a ton of resources. I used a decent amount of my prayer, but I think I can get that back. There is another option. Try to fight him more quickly this time and make sure I prayer flick correctly the whole time. I might have to world hop to get him to respawn. Shoot. Try world to switch here. Gotta get a little bit luckier in terms of early hits landing. I did get a bunch of really big hits on the guy, but it looks like they weren't enough. It's a bummer, we were like one hit away from finishing him too. Without the guy, I would have assumed I just killed him, that we didn't need to actually finish him off. I might have to try to leave the forest and walk back in. I'm gonna give that a try really quick. Yeah, at least I can recharge my prayer in between attempts, that's helpful. God, he still didn't respawn. I'm nervous now. I might have to... Maybe try relogging, maybe? I guess I'm in big trouble if I can't fight this guy, because there's another guy that you can't safe spot, basically. I do not have the combat gear to fight something without being able to safe spot it, so hopefully I'm not screwed forever. The, Wiki says that you can try to respawn him, but it doesn't say that there's an issue with that. I guess I could do protection for melee, but I don't think I can kill him before I run out of prayer points. Logging out didn't do it. Alright, I need to Google this separately, I'll be right back. Maybe I did kill him and he just didn't drop anything. I'll try going to the camp and seeing what happens. I have enough food that I could probably dick around if something else spawns. It looked like he despawned though, because I didn't see him drop any loot and I didn't do the last point of damage to him. Kitties. Hello. You're the one who's working with the wicked elves. I'll make you pay for that mistake. Oh god. Jesus Christ. Maybe I can safe spot him from here. God, Jesus Christ. It's like a truck. I wish I could have killed him in the last area. It's a bummer. Because I can just slowly kill him this way. This is going to take forever, but better than what I'm currently trying to do. Because I can prop protection from melee and just keep it turned on. Problem is I'm not going to have enough run energy to just do this forever. God, that was stressful. Whew. 2 prayer points remaining. Actually doing flicking. Good lord. Use almost all of my real food, so I'm gonna have to make sure I farm up a bunch of bunnies later. To General somebody. Hello. Anything I can help with? I'm in charge of what's left of this army and I'm rather busy. Can you help me meet the king? The king will see no one. He can trust no one. There's no way I can see him. In the coming battle, he will stand between us and the end, and then you will see him. Not quite what I had in mind. Barrels. Take barrel. Need to grab a couple of these, it sounds like. These 3. I guess they respawn. Oh, they sell bread here? I have no money, though. Oh no, I guess I dropped some coins. Oh, they sell the halberds here. Oh, but I didn't bring any money. 83,200 coins for the one that I can use now. Well, I didn't realize that I didn't actually have to finish the quest, just had to make it this far. Still want to finish the quest, but... Alright, I'll make sure I bring coins when we come back then. But I can just ignore that card in the future, I guess we'll see. To come back through there later. Oh, I got poisoned, son of a bitch. Oh, we brought the anti-poison. Talk to the tracker. Yo, how does the hunt go for the bandit camp? I found it a short distance west of here. Tell Lord York. Okay. I didn't bring my good new gloves. I need to make sure that I remember to equip those. The ones I got during Underground Pass. Kitties, it's not time yet. I tracked down that brigand. Camp is a secluded bit of forest directly south of here. There are other troops available to take on his forces directly. Let's just try some alternative tactics. A book which details an explosive reaction. I feel to use it to create a bomb. Read through and see what you think. Do my normal read it and then give you a TLDR. I need to combine quicklime, sulfur, and naphtha in a barrel to basically make a bomb. Okay. Fuse is required for a suitable delay. I need some quicklime. There's a mine directly east of here where you can mine limestone. Some sulfur. Source off the old camp you had earlier. Sulfur from the poison lake. Coal tar from the poison lake. This one from Ardoyan might be able to help. Oh yeah, chemistry. Damn. Quest chains are crazy. Just don't tell her what it's for. Even if she's trustworthy, we can't take any risks. Barrel. Fuse. Fabric should work. You can use the loom if needed. Okay. You go mine this limestone. You said it was east of the camp, right? Didn't say there were dire wolves in the mine. Son of a bitch. We're okay if I save spot, right? Okay, looks like I'm safe to teleport out of here, but I gotta come through the underground pass again after this, which is insane. So let's go to our, well, let's actually go home teleport, deposit some stuff, and try to get some of this shit together. God, my weight is 150 kg. I just won't even bother running, I guess. Must be those barrels of coal tar. I have to make a strip of cloth, so I'm gonna do that. And then I guess there's a mini game that I need to read ahead on because I can fuck it up. So I'm gonna probably pause to read ahead. Alright, talk to the chemist. Request. Look at this one guy. I have a book which mentions a fractional distillation of coal tar. I don't know how to do that though. I wanted to use distilled in. It's just outside. How do I use it? Distilled, heat up very high for it to work. If it gets too hot, it will burn out and you'll have to start over. Watch the pressure. If it gets too high, you'll have to start over. There are valves which control pressure and tar flow. These will also affect the heat of the still. I need a coal to keep the still hot. Let me read exactly what we're doing here. Okay, I'm gonna give this a try. I think I understand what we're doing, maybe. Sandwich lady. Turn this all the way to the right. Third tick, all the way to the right. Wait for the pressure gauge to land in the green zone. There we go. Halt the pressure in the green zone. Add 2 coal, then add additional coal whenever the heat gauge fills. Oh shit, I overdid it. Don't overheat. Stop adding coal and close the window to replace your empty. Okay, whew. That was hard. I think I get it. I think I have to make one more for a later quest, so I'll just get that out of the way now. Yikes. Okay, we did it. Ugh. Stressful. The Ted Soren to deposit all this crap. I don't think there's a bank in Remington, is there? Guess up by the crafting guild, but I haven't unlocked it yet. I'll head back to Camelot. So let's deposit the extra one and the extra tar. I don't need those. Move them into key items, I guess. I need significantly fewer items on me now. Chill out a little bit. Mortar and pestle again. Pot in your inventory. Where is there a furnace near here? Is there a furnace near here? Not near here. Maybe in Falador? Definitely one in Lumbridge. Let's do that one. Stop and refill my prayer in case I need to fight that guard again. Wearing gloves. Quicklime. Grind. Pot of quicklime. Fantastic. Now I think I need to prep to go back through the underground pass. Good lord. Oh, this is stressful. I guess I need to finish making a bomb. Let's do that first. So I need to get my naphtha back. Okay, so add the ground sulfur and the pot of quicklime to your barrel of nap. Barrel bomb. Just a fuse. Fuse barrel full of fire oil. How much does it weigh? 32. Holy crap. I don't need this anymore. I don't think I need the book anymore, right? Hopefully I don't. Water runes only is probably fine. I need a spade, 2 ropes, stupid jump. Bow, arrows. Marty, have patience. Bow, arrows, rope, plank, tinderbox. Get my axe back. Okay, I think that's all good. Looks like I need runes for telegrab if I want to do something with that. I actually don't have enough money to buy the halberd, so that'll be something we'll do after we take a break after completing this super stressful quest. Just making sure I've got everything here. I need lots of food, I need anti-poison. Okay, let's go to Ardoyan, and let's get moving. I think we're ready for what I hope is the last trek into the underground pass. This place is super stressful. Well, you can just fast forward through the entirety of the underground pass. I'll go ahead and mute talk again once you get to the other side. I guess it's harder because you have the heavy barrel, but there's some shenanigans you could use by like dropping it and then telegrabbing it after you cross certain shortcuts. But I think we have enough food to survive. Hope so. Kind of crazy looking at the tracker there on the right. Like these are all the skills we've used in the process of this quest without really thinking about it. Magic to teleport around, thievery to pick the lock, agility to go over the course and all the crap in the dungeon and in the elf world, wood cutting in order to get logs to cook rabbit meat, hit points in range from fighting the guard, fire making from rabbit meat, cooking from rabbit meat, prayer from rabbit bones, mining from the limestone, and crafting from the last thing we did there with picking the barrel of naphtha. Oh, it's the first time the arrow was missed. Woof. Oh no, I only brought 5 this time. Better not keep missing, it would be very sad. First try. I was worried about that one. Did not want to lose the ropes. Especially with the weight making the agility sections harder. It makes me very grateful that we went ahead and got 68 agility, because I guess if you did this with the bare minimum, you fail a lot. It's funny that we got such an easy seed for this that I don't even need to pull up my notes for it. Okay, I'm going to try this telegraph trick. So I drop the barrel bomb, I cross the bridge, and I telekinetic grab it. Okay, and I think I can't use that in the hard part where falling results in a massive time loss, so helps with the easy part, but falling in this next section is gonna suck. Hopefully we don't. Hope everything just works on the first try. Please don't fall, please don't fall. Okay, like a couple more jumps. Please don't fall. Okay, I think this is the last one. Don't fall. It's such a long walk if you fall. Oh, okay. I think we're okay. We made it through all the traps without failing, other than that first set of stuff with the shooting the arrow. Other than that, so hopefully there aren't any significantly more skill checks from here. I need this cooked rabbit, and then we're getting close to the end, so I'm going to head towards the catapult we need. And I got poison, but that's okay. We brought anti-poison for her. Talk to the guard. Good day. Yeah, what you want? What are you doing out here? I wonder what I was doing here too. I meant to be looking over this catapult, but I can't put my mind on the job. I've been living off field rations for almost a year. I keep seeing rabbits, but I wouldn't give to eat one. I'm not quick enough to kill any, and I'm not good with a bow. Well, I have one here for you. You cooked me a rabbit. Thanks a lot. You don't mind watching things while I take a 5 to eat it, do you? Nope. Oh, Jim. Holy crap. Packed or your worth. My weight's down, I think, right? It's been a pretty long quest chain to get access to one kind of item. It'll be fun when we finally have it, though. Hey, successfully step over the tripwire. G'day. Yo, we killed the suspiciously, possibly not evil guy. Lord Yorworth, it's done. One of my scouts reported they saw his tent in a ball of flames. You've done well. I'm sure you'll want to get back to your king and tell him. He'll undoubtedly want some proof. You should trust me enough in this matter. Given this letter, it verifies the job is done. Token of my own things, I give you access to the pass through Arendar. You will find the start of the trail in the far northeast of the woods. I mean, I don't ever need to take the Underground Pass ever again. That would be great. As far northeast of the woods just mean this place straight up here, maybe? Cave behind him? I have no need to go in there. Looks like it says that it's okay for me to just warp out. Back to Ardoyan. Read Iris message. Try to open the message. The seal on the scroll is unbreakable. You the human by the name of Melilai. Yes, that's me. Thanks, Saren. Maybe all is not yet lost. What do you mean? I'm Arianwen, leader of the Elven Resistance. We've been watching you since you arrived in Tyrannon. I know it was you that murdered King Tyrus. There's much to explain in little time. You carry a message from Lord Yorworth, do you not? You seem to know everything else, so I'll not lie. Yes. Good, we understand each other well. Hand it here to find the truth of who your real employer is. Oh, shit. Show the message to the elf. He moves his lips silently, and the seal on the message is parted. King Lothus, your man did well. We're a step closer to welcoming the Dark Lord into this realm. You will yet live to see Camelot crushed underfoot. Lord Yorworth. That's cool. I feel like they built up to that pretty well because, like, we met Lothus. He's like, oh yeah, I totally lied about there being a plague and split off the city, but keep doing quests for me. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep doing quests for you? You kind of seem like a dick. Why would the king do this? A few ideas. Now's not the time to discuss them. Go to King Lothus as normal, give him the message, and act like nothing unusual has happened. Once you're done, return to Tyranwen and seek out Islwyn and Ilunid. Find them roaming the Isiftar forest. They'll bring you to me. Chance for redemption for all you've done? This isn't a struggle for land or title. It is a war for life, for all life. If Yorworth and Lothus manage to summon Zamorak, we all die. Damn. Cool. This quest series is pretty awesome. I'm digging it so far. I wonder if this came out at the same time as the quest leading up to it. What's up, King Lothus? My lord, Tyrus is dead. This is grand news indeed. Yep, I have a letter here. You've done an excellent job. Does this mean we can reveal the truth about the plague? Not yet, I'm afraid. Even with my brother gone, the Dark Lord remains a threat. Now the plague must remain. 3 quest points. Access to Tyranwen. 15,000 coins. Oh, wow. 13,750 agility XP, which is not anywhere near even half of a level at 68 agility. Cool. We finished Regicide. I need to farm some money, but then we'll be able to get halberds, which is the whole reason we were doing all this, and I can use some halberds to grind up my attack and strength and try to unlock the dragon halberd, which I think you need like 60 attack, 60 strength maybe. Let's see. I feel like that'll be our soft goal. And our dragon halberd is 30. Okay, so I need 60 attack is the main thing. Whenever we're not doing our one quest minimum per session, I'll try to work on getting attack to 60, probably through Slayer training. Cool, thanks folks. I'm going to take a break. It was pretty nuts. And I'll catch you next time. Bye. Good morning. Quite a bit of time has passed since we did Regicide. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do next. I know the whole point of doing Regicide was to get halberds, so we can further train melee. In order to get the halberds that I want, though, I need money, and I'm more and more disenfranchised with spending effort on swamp toads because they're not increasing any kind of skill. And I'm thinking that there's going to be some sort of way we can earn money by actually training the skill. I know that thieving can produce a decent amount of money, so I looked into, is there anything that I can steal right now that I can sell the results for a decent amount? I guess there's the ham storeroom, which we've done a little bit of. There's ham guards in general. We're coming up very soon on master farmers, which I guess you could make a comparable amount of money per hour to what we were making from swamp toads by pickpocketing master farmers. There's also the rogue's outfit, which is the thieving equivalent of the graceful outfit. requires Thieving 50, Agility 50 to be able to do. That's that Rogue's Den minigame that I was pumped about 140 hours ago when we discovered it. We first found out about the Rogue's Den in the first place. Okay, so I think what I'm getting at is I'm going to go ahead and level Thieving. Try to get Thieving up to 50 so we can do the Rogue's Den. If along the way we happen to just get enough money from Thieving to be able to afford the Rune Halberd, I might take a break from Thieving to go do some attacking. But Thieving 50 is a soft goal, followed by Attack 60. And then in between that, of course, we'll do some questing. At least one quest per episode. So, I think Thieving, last we left off, we were level 38. Yeah. But I think 38 is actually high enough to start pickpocketing Master Farmers. But I went to all the trouble of getting Hosidius favor and never actually used it. So I might want to go and try to finish off 15% Hosidius favor, see what the XP is like from the fruit baskets. Because I think robbing the fruit stalls is a good idea, because we need fruits anyway to pay gardeners for whenever we get around to leveling farming. So we're going to go do Hosidius favor to 15%, and then try to rob the fruit stalls for a little bit, and then we might check out what the Master Farmers are like. So a lot of that's going to be fast forwarded. We'll see in a bit if anything interesting happens. I'm actually going to vote in this poll here, give away what date this was recorded. I'm going to vote yes on everything, because we're talking about adding a new quest. Yes. Yes. Actually did read this blog. Yes. Yes. And yes. Alright. Off to Hosidius. I do want to grind out 100% Hosidius favor at some point, because it unlocks a mini game that we can use to level farming instead of actually farming. It also unlocks a patch that doesn't get disease, which sounds nice. And I think it unlocks a place where it's easy to pickpocket a Master Farmer very close to a bank. So we'll probably won't do that this session. This is going to be miserable as I push this plow, though, so I'll go ahead and throw up the Hosidius progress bar, and we'll 64x fast forward. Enjoy. Hey, we hit 15% Hosidius favors. Let me see if I can find these fruit stalls. Probably going to want to dump my inventory. Also, I think there's a bank somewhat close to here. I might have to look up the location of the... Oh, nope. There's a stall right there. Close to a bank. Oh, it is. Pretty cool. Achievement diary, step 4. That's cool. Easy task. I do want to do all those achievement diaries at some point to figure out when it makes sense to do that. So I'm stealing fruit, and I think I can fill my baskets with fruits? Okay. Yeah, because I was looking up fruit basket stealing in Hosidius, and it mentioned that you can buy baskets from a nearby NPC, so I did that. More baskets than I'll probably ever need for the entire game. I guess it lets us stay here for a bit longer without having to deal with aggro. Hey, Thievery 39. I think we want to get to 40 before we try something different. Ooh, maze random event. Sure. I'm not good at this, but it's fun. It has a really good soundtrack. I don't think that's the best we've done with the maze. I made one mistake. Oh my god, 252 chaos runes? That's like 21,000 gold plus 2,000 that dropped, plus 12 nature runes. That's a pretty good deal. Let's see why people like the maze random event. I'm gonna dump those real quick. Thieving 40. Now pickpocket city guards. Cool. So I'm going to try filling up my remaining baskets here from the fruits I've already picked up. And then we're going to go try some master farmers. It seems like you have a chance to get the seeds that sell for a boatload of money from those guys. Need to find the right farmer to focus on. Well, that's pretty close to a bank, so I can get food back. There's a farming quest we need to do. So I was looking into getting into the farming guild to rob the master farmer that's in there. And one of the quests we can do for XP to get farming higher up is requires this item called an event RPG, which I guess is a joke item that was released forever ago. And it's actually pretty decent. I think this NPC sells like all holiday items anyway. Looks like it. Let's grab those and throw it in the bank for now, and we'll see what we're going to use it for later. $41 thieving. Very nice. Very nice. And there's a Ranar seed, that's why we're doing this. 47,953 gold. I think that's a little bit more efficient than swamp toads, and it generates thieving XP. So, huzzah. Thieving 42, 3 more until we try something different. Thieving 43, just 2 to go. I've only gotten 1 expensive drop so far, but you know, that should help us pay for that rune halberd. Thieving 44. What does that unlock? Dorgeshuun wire machine. We might actually want to go check that out really quick. Just take a break from robbing this guy, and then we'll go do the thing at 45. Also, my cat over here is whining because it's 5:30 in the morning and they eat at 7. If you've watched the stream before, you've seen me turn on the cat cam. Yes, I know, Marty. It's not time yet. You need to chill. Alright, back to fast forwarding. I might talk a bit once we check out this wire machine thing in Dorgeshuun. Alright, I haven't tried this before. Let's see what happens when I try to steal this wire. I stole the wire. Does it take a while to respawn? You catch your hand in the mechanism. Oh, fuck. This close to a bank. 5 damage whenever I fuck it up. I think we're going back to the farmer, but I wanted to try it. We are not close to a bank. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, I'll keep doing this until I run out of health, and then we're going to head back to the master farmer and hit 45 that way. Yes, Marty, I know you're dying. Hey, it is level 45 thieving, and I dismissed the message to see what we unlocked, but I think something cool happens at 45. I'm gonna look into it really quick. Fremennik, which we have unlocked, so I'm going to go change things up a bit. I don't know if it gives a good amount of money, but I think it gives decent XP. And I think in order to get money from thieving, we want to get the rogue's outfit, because it doubles the number of items you get from stealing. And I need to be 50 thieving for that. That's 5 more levels. So if we get better XP in the Fremennik area, we're going to go over that way. I might need to bring something to, like, catch food. I think it's still pickpocketing, and there's no bank there. But we'll figure something out. Talk to you once we start picking pockets. I guess there's a farmer who lives just north of the gate that we want to pickpocket here. And then if I run out of food, I think I need to go fish some up down in the corner here. Oh, looks like I can get lobster, so maybe I'll try to pick up a lobster pot. We'll see.
You literally...
Thieving 46, my sister's here. We're here chatting. Fly. Fish, 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 thief, thief, thief. Never has there been a better sell for RuneScape to somebody than talking about family life issues and watching me click pickpocket for 2.5 hours.
Yay.
Thanks, Robin. So, like, 5 minutes ago, I got 47 thieving and didn't call it out, but it happened. This video is, like, what, episode 22? And I just published episode 6 yesterday morning. So by the time this video comes out, this will be public information for anyone who might be watching a random RuneScape video. My sister just got engaged. We're having a good 6 in the morning heart-to-heart talk while I click pickpocket.
Yay.
Tens of thousands of times. So I might miss more things, but you're not really missing anything. I'm just clicking pickpocket hundreds of thousands. Enjoy the fast forward with lack of commentary. Congratulations, Rob.
Thank you.
Hey, so I've kind of been recording on autopilot because I've been having this cool conversation with my recently engaged sister. She just stepped away to take a shower real quick. Her and her, now I can say fiance instead of her boyfriend, are flying out in a few hours, so I'll probably be wrapping up soon here. But yeah, I've been on autopilot just to kind of restate the goals since things have shifted around here. I want to get to 50 thieving, because at 50 thieving I can go to the rogue's den and get the rogue's outfit. The rogue's outfit will allow me to double steal, especially from the master farmer, who sometimes drops seeds that are worth like 50,000 coins or so, and level up my thieving skill. So right now I'm in Relica. I'm stealing from this particular dude because he gives good XP, and I'm stopping whenever I run out of the health to fish up lobsters to heal myself. So we're probably going to end up getting close to 50 fishing, if not 250 fishing. In the process here, and I'm gonna go back to clicking this guy a million times. Let's see, we got about 30 minutes left in this episode. I might push through and go over time to get to thieving 50. That'll be a good stopping point. Then next session we can do the Rogue's Den minigame until we get the Rogue's outfit, and do a quest, obviously. Thieving 48. 2 more until we close out the episode. Thieving 49, just 1 more to go. Now still from crossbow stalls. I want to check that out. Picklocks and pork biscuits. Let me look that up. Fishing 49. I don't think we're going to get 50 this episode, but we're getting close. I think that we need that for a couple of quests too, so it'll be worth getting. Thieving 50. We are done. Oh, and we've reached a total level among all skills of 1,000. That seems like an important milestone for some reason. Cool. So we're Thieving 50 just to sign off for this episode. Next episode, the plan is to go check out the Rogue's Den. I don't know how many hours of effort it's going to take to get the Rogue's outfit. I think it's quite a bit less than the Graceful outfit, but I would like to get the Rogue's outfit and use that to make money by pickpocketing master farmers. So at least part of next episode will be spent doing that. We'll also do another quest. I've got a bunch of quests in the bag that I'm somewhat interested in doing. I don't know which one we're going to do. Might want to look into doing quests that reward farming XP. Because if we can get into the farming guild, then we can pickpocket a farmer that's like right next to a seed vault and deposit all the seeds that we steal from them. We'll see. I mean, the current farmer that we're pickpocketing is super close to a bank, so it's not that big of an inconvenience, and we still have bank slots. But I'll try to find some quest to focus on. Maybe we'll do Dragon Slayer. I've been putting Dragon Slayer off. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this episode. 2 hours of Regicide, a lot of intense commenting and difficult questing, followed by 6 hours of picking pockets. See you next time, folks. Bye.